Welcome, guys, once again. So now we are going to treat Veicoli, which is vehicles. We are going to treat Veicoli, which is vehicles. As you join, make sure you like the video, and if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. I greet you all in Jesus' mighty name. Let's begin. So the vehicle we're watching now, it is what we call scooter, which is ciclomotore. Now, ciclomotore is a vehicle that has two tires. It can also have three tires with engine capacity up to 50 cm3, 50 cm3. Engine capacity 7 kilowatt because it is a scooter. Okay. Scooter cannot circulate. The scooter cannot circulate for actually the motorway or the tangentiale because the engine capacity is very small. Very good. Now, what is the next thing to know about scooter? Like I said, it can have three tires apart from two tires. Very good. Now, let's proceed.
I ciclomotori sono veicoli.
Let's proceed forward. Ciclomotore. So whenever you are going through a question and you see triciclo or ciclomotore, now you know how it looks like. Now, this is what motociclo. Motociclo. What is motociclo? Motociclo is a higher version of what? Of the scooter. Now, this one engine capacity is higher than the one we saw before. This one engine capacity is 125 cm3. 125 cm3. It can circulate on the tangenziale and extraurbana, of course, principale. Okay, very good. So this is the motociclo. Very good. So these are what we just saw. Meno di 50 centimetri cubi, which is the ciclomotore, is what we saw. Okay, ciclomotore. Meno di 50 centimetri cubi, which is less than 50 cm3. Okay. Motociclo is what? Più di 50 centimetri cubi. More than 50 centimetri cubi. So it is stronger than the ciclomotore. Very good. I salute you all. Make sure you like the video. God bless you. This one is what we call triciclo. Triciclo, which is a vehicle with engine that has three tires. And of course, its engine capacity is just like the motociclo. And as we move forward, we will see its prohibitions and where it is allowed to circulate. We cannot circulate on the motorway, neither on the tangenziale urbana principale. You can use the expressway or the highway or the expressway Okay, very good. Do you still hear me? If you can hear me, write in the comment section, yes, we can hear you, so that we proceed forward. God bless you. So, like I said, this one is triciclo, which is a vehicle with engine that has 3 tires. Very good. Let's move forward. Okay, thank you very much. Here we go to this one too is a triciclo because it has 3 tires, but it has an attached seat. An attached seat. You see, it has an attached seat, but it still has 3 tires. It's just a different type of 3 tire vehicle. This is what we call what? Quadriciclo, which is a vehicle with engine that has 4 tires. So there are many vehicles that have 4 tires. So this one is just a part of it. Okay. Autocarro. And this one can also be known as a smaller autocarro. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, this one we all know is autovehicolo. Okay, which a car that has what? 4 tires with an engine capacity higher than all the vehicles we have seen. Okay, with this you can circulate in the city, out of the city, on the tangenziale, and on the autostrada. Very good. Which is quadriciclo with engine. So a vehicle with 4 tires is known as quadriciclo. Here we have these 3 vehicles which have different purposes. Okay, the first one is used for working on the road or transportation of sand. The second is what? Autobus. Okay, autobus. The third one is what? Camper. Camper. Okay, which is meant for people to live in it. Of course, when people are living in it, it's supposed to be parked. Then we get to this other vehicle, which is what? Still auto vehicle, but it's also known as a minibus. Why? Because it has 9 seats. That's why there is a question in the quiz that says auto vehicle is a vehicle with 4 tires that it can carry up to 9 people, okay, including the driver. That is auto vehicle. Very good. I believe you are learning something. If you are learning something, right? Yes, yes, yes. We are learning something. So today we are just treating the vehicles, okay? The vehicles is very important. Then we come to carrello appendice. Carrello appendice o rimorchio. Now, carrello appendice is just a smaller version of what? Rimorchio. Why? Because it is towing a smaller trailer, a smaller remorque behind. So the car is towing a smaller trailer behind, or vehicle behind. That is what we call carrello appendice. Now, the remorquio also has targa identificativo. Now, in the questions, you remember, the questions will ask you, il rimorchio ha una sua targa identificativo? So the answer would be what? Vero. Because, as you can see here, it is evident that remorquio also has its own targa. Very simple. The same thing goes for the vehicle on the left. The remorquio must have a targa. Very good. So this is what we saw before, which is the camper. It's meant for people to live in it. Of course, the people can circulate in it and sleep and live in it only when it is parked. Only when it is parked. It can circulate in the city autostrada. This one is another type of camper. This one is just the part of the camper which can be added to another vehicle to tow it. I repeat, it can be added to another vehicle to connect with it as a trailer, as a remorque behind. Okay, that is why we do not see the engine, because the engine part is what we call motrice. Motrice. This one does not have the motrice, which is where the driver will sit to drive or to connect with the vehicle that must be towed. Okay, with the vehicle that must be towed. I believe it is clear for everyone. Okay, so this one too can circulate in the city, of course. Autostrada, tangenziale. Very good. This one is another carrello appendice. Okay, so you just connect it to your vehicle and you pull it on the road. Okay, very good. You just have to make sure you have a good connection when you are connecting it with your vehicle. Then we come into connection with what? With these two vehicles, which are vehicles for working activities on the road. Working activities on the road. The first one is which is the excavator, if I'm not mistaken, which is to do what? To dig. And the second one is what? A tractor. Okay, the second one is a tractor. Very good. I believe you are understanding. Okay. Now, do you see the seat in it is specifically for what? For one person. That is why in the question they keep asking you that vehicles that are being used to work on the road, maximum, what is the seat? Number of the seat for the people to sit in it. You remember I used to tell you either one or two, because some of them is two, but normally it is one. I believe you remember that statement I used to make. Okay. Very good. Let's proceed. For those who want to join the private class, make sure you join as soon as possible before things become more complicated for you. This one is another type of vehicle which is being used to work on the road. Okay. Of course, this vehicle cannot circulate on the autostrada. This one, too, we all know it, is used to work on the road. Very good. Then we come to our own car, which is what? The sign behind is what they are drawing our mind to. I repeat, the sign behind is what they are drawing our mind to. What are they drawing our mind to? If you watch the drawing carefully or the picture carefully, you understand that the panel behind the car is positioned on the tire of the motor of the bicycle. For what reason? To signal that the tire of the bicycle is exiting behind the shape of the vehicle. So this sign is used and is being positioned when your load is exiting from its ordinary shape. Simple. I believe it is clear now. If you keep learning like this, the patente is yours. Okay, so this is just what it is. Okay, this is just what it is. So make sure you use this panel whenever the load is exiting from the shape of your vehicle. Then we come to the famous danger sign. Danger sign. This sign is specifically used for vehicles that are transporting either explosives or flammables. Okay. You people are going to make me laugh. Eh? So this sign is used for the transportation of dangerous products. Okay. Like fuel, things that can explode. You understand? Now, in this case, look at the sign carefully, look at the vehicle carefully. That on the right side, it has a speed limit 70 and 80, which means this vehicle speed capacity shouldn't be more than 17 and 80. Basta. The 33 1203 represent the type of danger the vehicle is transporting. Okay, so their position were behind this kind and type of vehicles. Thank you all for encouraging people to like the video. Now, what are they showing us here? Vehicles that have trailers. Vehicles that have trailers behind, okay, they are back. We position this panelli, which is yellow and red behind it. Why? Because it is remorquio. It is transporting what? Remorquio. Very good. Now let's move to the other type of sign being positioned behind the vehicle. This one is positioned behind what? A vehicle that is transporting goods, okay, which is another type of what? Remorquio, okay. But in this case, it is a complete vehicle. The other one is clear remorquio, okay. But this one, for vehicles that are heavier than what? 3.5 tons. 3.5 tons. Okay, so they position it behind so that we know the kind of vehicle that is ahead of us. Very good. Okay. Let's move forward. Make sure you like the video. So this one too, what are we learning here? On this side, the line red is positioned behind what? Auto articolato. Auto articolato. Okay, or another kind and type of autocarro, which is heavier, of course, than 3.5 tons. You see this sign behind them, which are meant for the transportation of material things. Very good. Now, the yellow one represents literally the same thing, okay, for the transportation of material things for vehicles that are heavier than 3.5 tons, okay. Very good. So, what are they showing us here? That cars are not meant to make overtaking or to race against each other on the road, either on the autostrada or tangentially or in the city. For when you are being caught, you'll be jailed or imprisoned because of the racing on the road. Carreggiata is meant for ordinary circulation on the road and not for challenging who is faster than the other. Rispettiamo la strada. What are they showing us? We are not allowed to be moving the road signs. You see the man is going to move the road sign. We are not allowed either to move them or to change their positions. It is prohibited by law. Do you see what happens? Because the man changes the direction of the sign or moves away the sign, the smaller blue car crashes with the bigger with the ash car on the left side. If people watch carefully, you see it. So they are crashing. Why? Because the man walking moved the sign. So the smaller car, which is the blue, kept on going and crashed with the ash car. Because the smaller car, which is the blue, was supposed to give precedence. Now, what's this? This is more than you learning Patente and going to write your exams and going to sleep. No, that's not what this thing is about. You need to learn well and understand that these are rules, that if you don't follow it, you will be involved in an accident. Then you come and cry and you tell me, my village people, my village people, my village people. Your village people didn't do anything. As a matter of fact, they are on a strike. Those people, they are on a strike. They are not working this season. Okay? So you better focus and learn well and get this your patente. You people, Lord have mercy. Let's move forward though. So let us be very careful. This is your life you are playing with. If I follow you people, I will laugh. So now, what are they showing us here? The man seated in the car is throwing from the window is throwing what? Cigarette. Okay, now it is prohibited to throw anything on the road. It can get on other drivers' vehicle and disturb them and lead them to an accident. And also, if you throw cigarette which carries fire, okay, it can also go on a motorbike. You see what this is going on the motorbike. So if it falls on her, she could lose control on of the vehicle, and that will result in an accident. That is why we are not just here to learn something. We are here to learn the right thing. So that tomorrow when you get your patente, you know that Kai, you learn something for your life. Okay, so please let us be very careful. And of course, if the police catches you throwing something from your vehicle at any time, you will be sanctioned. So remember, when you get out of a road with mud, okay, which is fango, they will give you what? Sanzioni amministrative, which is multa. You remember when I was explaining to you the different types of sanzioni, I spoke to you about responsabilità civile, penale, and amministrativa. And I told you amministrativa is what? Multa. So here comes in responsabilità amministrativa because you are not allowed to circulate on the road with mud on your tires. I think you didn't know this. Yeah. Looking at your face right now, I think you didn't know this. You are not allowed to do that. If the police catches you, oh boy, you regret it. We are in Europe, oh. This one will be Africa, whereby you just put anything on your car, you'll be moving around. Let us respect the laws on this land, and we will prosper. That's what the Bible says. Huh? We will prosper. Oh yeah, absolutely. Everything I'm telling you is in the quiz. Everything is in the quiz. Everything is in the quiz. So let us be very careful. Very good. What is the man doing? He's removing the mud from the tires. He's removing what? The mud from the tires. Okay? So that it will not dirty the road in which he is about to enter. That is how we do it. What is going on here? What you see on the road is what? Oil, leakage of oil. So when your vehicle begin to lose or have a leakage of oil, you need to stop as soon as possible in a safe place on the Piazzola di Sosta, where their position is what we call Piazzola di Sosta. I repeat, Piazzola di Sosta, where you also will find SOS, which is an emergency phone to call emergency in case of help. It is on the tangenziale and it is on the autostrada. In case you didn't know, it is there. Very good. So when your vehicle's leakage is losing oil on the road, what do you have to do? You have to clean that oil, first of all, from the road, and also find a mechanic to fix that problem as soon as possible in order not to get other vehicles involved in an accident. So you see, he's calling from the SOS, which is calling for road assistance help. You see, very simple. So in case you didn't know what SOS is, now you know. If you come across it on the road, you know what it means. This is what we saw before. You are not allowed to race a vehicle on the road because they will give you sanzione Amministrativa. So these are the boys and girls who don't respect anything. You see them? They are going to race. Okay, my people, we are going to pause it here today. God bless you. I know you have learned something. See you the next time, okay? I believe you have learned something. So probably we will continue another time. Take the advantage and learn well. You see, I just closed from work. I'm staying in the car. So God bless you all. Thank you. The theory of vehicles, I'll continue it another time. Hmm? God bless you all. Enjoy the studies. Learn well. Oh. This is your patente we they talk about. Ciao, ciao.